I'm Sherry. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today's video is going to be our curriculum picks for first grade for my younger daughter. This is my fourth year homeschooling. I have my oldest who somehow is starting third grade this year, which just blows my mind. But this is what we're going to use for my younger daughter. Some of these will be things that I'm quite used to because I used them with my older daughter, and then some of them not so much. So for math, we are going to continue using Math Mammoth for her. I like this curriculum because it is short, it's to the point. My older daughter did not like that aspect of it. She needs a lot of review. My younger daughter, while she does have ADHD, she likes things to be short and to the point. And if she knows something, she absolutely does not want to do review, and she's actually pretty strong in math. So I think this works really well. So Math Mammoth does not have a kindergarten level. So we actually started the level 1 last year, but we took it slow. I just add in my own sort of hands-on manipulatives when I need to demonstrate things for her. But we did get through the beginning of 1B. So we will finish this off, and then we will just start into the level 2 books. Now, for her phonics stuff, I had a moment of major panic last week because last year we used the reading.com app. It worked really well for her. We both really enjoyed it. And then I supplemented with some of my own things that I've created, like my digraph worksheet set and my sight word set. I'll link both of those below. But I looked and discovered that we are almost at the end of the reading.com app. I think it has like 99 lessons or something, and the last like 8 are shorter reviews. So we only have like 12 more lessons, and then we are done with that. So I was scrambling, trying to find something I thought would work for her and work for me, because I'm not a big fan of a lot of those phonics curriculums where they just really break it down and get into the weeds. I don't think I would enjoy it, and I don't think she would enjoy it. She's actually picking up on stuff really quickly. So I looked and looked, and so finally I printed out the Good and the Beautiful level 1. We kind of used the assessment, which puts her right about at the level 1. And I love that you can print the whole curriculum out for free if you want to. I will be buying the physical book because I just don't want to have to print all that at home and then it's not bound and all that. But I printed out a few lessons, and we sat down and tried it together to see if I liked it, if she liked it, and she did. So we're going to go with that. This is one of the lessons I printed out. This does include like some art, some geography, a little bit of handwriting. So that's kind of fun. I mean, some of those we'll probably do. Some of it we might skip if it gets a little too in the weeds. But this is what we're going to use. Now, this is a non-secular resource. I mean, I've only looked at the first 3 lessons and there's nothing biblical in here, but if you are absolutely strictly secular, this is not a good pick for you, because I'm guessing somewhere in here there will be some reference to God. But we are Christian, so we don't mind if it comes up in our phonics and stuff. I usually make sure to use secular stuff for like science and social studies, but for something like phonics, I'm fine if there are some biblical things in there. So I'm feeling much better about our phonics now. And then what I'm not going to purchase the readers that come with this, because I already have a lot of readers in the house. I have an Usborne set that I really like, and they basically say on there you can use whatever readers you like. So we have plenty of those, and we will just continue to work through those in addition to using this curriculum to kind of reinforce those letter teams and letter sounds and all that good stuff. And then I think it even includes a little bit of grammar, but if it's not enough, I have plenty of resources saved that I use with my older daughter that I will use with her as well. And then I'm also going to be using some of the Writing Revolution items, mostly with my older daughter, but I think I'm gonna kind of do it family style and just sort of start introducing the ideas to my younger daughter, let her do most of the work orally. And then if I find that it's just way too challenging for her, then I will excuse her and I will just do it with my older daughter. But my youngest is pretty resilient and gung-ho about just jumping in and trying things. So I think she'll be happy to just come along with us and be included. Now my kids do go to some in-person things 2 days a week. We're in like a hybrid program and they do project-based learning. So they do a lot of usually social studies or science there. I never know ahead of time what they'll do because it is student-led and the kids kind of decide. But at home, we like to do unit studies where we pair a novel with sort of a either history or science topic. So for this year, we are going to do Skunk and Badger, which I actually had planned to do last year and didn't get to it. So we're gonna read Skunk and Badger and we're gonna learn about rocks because there's a lot of rocks in that book. And thankfully our charter actually has some rocks that we can use for the hands-on part. And then we're gonna use the blossom and root science sort of as our main curriculum. Then my first grader wants to learn about dinosaurs. So I picked up Blossom and Root, Wonders of the Prehistoric World. So we are going to use that. I have not found a novel to do with our dinosaur unit. I don't know that there's a lot of good kids literature that involves dinosaurs. So if you know one, please let me know in the comments because we like to do that, but I might just have to do some other just unrelated novel study during that time. Our unit studies usually last about 6 weeks. That's sort of how we like to do them. If I'm falling behind, they push into 7 or 8 weeks. So then my older daughter wants to learn about ancient Greece. So we are going to read a lot of Greek mythology. I found some resources on TPT we're going to use. And then I'm not sure how much my younger daughter will like the Odyssey, but if she finds it too scary, I will just excuse her from that. But with my older daughter, actually it was on a YouTube video I found where you read like the abridged version of the Odyssey and you can follow a map, and she will love that because she loves maps. So we're gonna do that too. And then if we have time in the spring, we will probably do some plant biology. We love to get out in our garden in the spring and grow things. So it seems like the perfect time to learn about plant biology. They also every year ask me more in-depth questions. So it feels like a great unit study for spring. One book I might try to fit in this year also is there's like Julietta and the Diamond Enigma or something, mostly because that is my younger daughter's name. So I figured that will get her on board. She can be a little tough with the read alouds. She is quite picky about them. So I figure if it has her name in it, it will be an automatic sell for her. So I will link everything we're using below. If you have a great resource you're excited to use for your first grader, I would love to hear about it. Happy homeschooling.